and welcome back to the Pokemon Blue Randomized FIFO Nuzlocke. I am Ectric, and we are back in the Silphco building, and I'm just kind of walking around, trying to find some people to train on, because the fighting dojo is no joke. I will do a team recap after this battle, just catch everybody up on what the team is, if you haven't been binging every episode, or if it's been a while, you know, since yesterday. But, yeah, I'm excited to be recording again. Took a little break for dinner from last episode, and now I'm back. Confuse Ray. Stop confusing me. There we go. 4 more levels, man. I am so excited to be able to get an electric type move for Eldrin. Alright, team recap. So, up first, the aforementioned Eldrin, electric type, Electabuzz, with Quick Attack, Leer's, Sleep Powder, and Thunder Wave. The second I get to level 34, that Leer's going away and I'm getting Thunder Shock. So excited. Next up, we're leaving the building. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I'll heal while I'm out here. I do that every single time now I try and do the team recaps, is I'll accidentally click a move. Nope, come on. There we go. Alright, next. Bambi. The Cubone, ground type with Bone Club, Dig, Fire Blast, and Aurora Beam. Next up, not Cut, but Harry, the Nidorino, poison type with Cut, Tackle, Horn Attack, and Poison Sting. Bit of a HM slave because we're probably not going to get a Moonstone, but if we do, then he will become an even more powerful ground and poison type. Next up after that, the reincarnation of our previous starter, Purunga, the Primate, fighting type with Spike Cannon, Fire Punch, Seismic Toss, and Waterfall. He finally got a fighting type move last episode. After that we have our Lord and Savior, God the Mewtwo, Psychic type with Psychic, Swift, Disable, and Confusion. And then finally we have our resident sad boy, Sadstan, the Grass and Poison type, with no Vine Whip, but Acid, Sleep Powder, Wrap, and Poison Powder. And that is our team. So now that we accidentally dug out of the building, which, honestly, I would love to see an artist's rendition of that, because it would just be hilarious to see just someone, you know, all of a sudden is in the middle of a building and like, I'm lost! And then they just, all of a sudden have their Pokemon get out and then just dig a hole in the ground, and then just leave for the Pokemon Center. That'd be hilarious. I think I was on level 4? Thereabouts? I fought this guy. So I've been at least to level 4. I was level 5. And then, if I go past that guy that I just fought, I think. It's back here, right? Off to the left, maybe? Yeah, I think it's off to the left. Down this way. Yeah, if I go here, and then back, I can get the card key. I can't get the card key because I have too many items in my bag. Which one is this? Oh, it's Waterfall again. Forgot about that. I can get rid of the Silph Scope and the lift key. I can't toss them though, unfortunately. What's barrier? So I am going to use Dig on purpose this time. Get back to the Pokemon Center. Go sell some stuff, and then at the mart, and then come back and grab that item. If we can find the mart, that is. It is over this way, maybe? No, that's not the mart. I don't know Saffron's layout very well, so this will be a bit of a... Oh, there it is. Perfect. Alright, so we will... Oh, don't want to buy yet. Ooh, we can get Hyper Potions here. That's useful. Let's see. So, we want to sell... We don't need the Pokédoll. We didn't use it for the trick, and the chances of us running into something that we can't run away from are slim to none. This is Waterfall, so we want to keep that. We can sell this because it's barrier, and I don't plan on using that. And then we can buy some hyper potions. Let's see. How many do I want? Can't hold it down. Okay, gotta click through it. 20. Let's get 30. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, that should be plenty for now. We've got a ton of healing items in case we get into some random BS that requires stalling. We've got a little bit of open space in our bag, but I'm going to open up some more by putting stuff in the PC. And then we'll come back. We'll be good to get the card key and move on to the rest of the tower, or the building. Silphco, that one. Ectric's PC. We are going to deposit items. Let's see. First, let's deposit. We should just sell those escape ropes because we have dig now. We're gonna deposit waterfall because we don't need it right now. Gonna deposit the lift key because we don't need that ever. We're gonna deposit the Sylph Scope because we don't need that ever. The Pokey Flute we still need, and okay. So now that that's the case, we're gonna reorganize our bag real quick. Get those hyper potions up. Let's see. Okay, bring that up there. It doesn't matter if the repels are below. Doesn't matter as long as the antidotes are at top. And that, and switch those two. Alright, beautiful. And now we'll bring up the burn heal. And get that up to the correct spot. Perfect. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, bag's all ordered. And I think we're good to go back. We'll heal up real quick just to be safe. Cool. I don't think I did any battling since last time I healed, but, you know, better safe than sorry. I don't want to have to run back there too often. So, alright. So, while I was eating dinner, I was sitting on YouTube, and I watched the PAX East 2019 video of the Perfect Poke Rap by Polygon and BDG, and it was just, I forgot how much I enjoy that video. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend watching it after this episode is over. It is just so well done. As a theater kid myself, it's just everything that you would want to see in a theater kid's career. There's the card key. Beautiful. Is there anything else back over here? I could have gone... Oh, there's a guy here, isn't there? Yep. Oh, I already battled him. Okay, cool. So... we'll go talk to this guy. Why not? Alright, we'll go battle this guy. Why not? But yeah, so, that Perfect Poke Rap, it really inspired me, because now that Gen 8 is out completely, I'd love to make my own. Maybe not as story-driven, because if you go and listen to the Perfect Poke Rap, a lot of it's about... a lot of it is not necessarily just focused on naming all the Pokemon. Obviously, there's a section where they just have the audience yell out, like, a bunch of names they couldn't fit in there. What was it? Who am I fighting against? Diglett. Purunga. That's who I want. Waterfall. Beautiful. But yeah, so it made me really want to come up with my own version of a Poke Rap that actually has every single one. But I am not that good of a rapper, and I think that, you know, the version that was shown at PAX East would be much better than what I ever could do. But I might do it just for my own fun. Come up with it and then just, you know, learn it for my own sake, not publish it or anything. We should switch out Purunga. He's got way too much experience. We'll go back to Owldren for a bit. And now we'll go to the Mewtwo, just because psychic types are no fun to deal with. Really? Oh, beautiful. That's fine. Wasn't gonna use that one anyway. Let's see, Growlithe. Yeah, we'll go back. I'm really trying to switch train Eldrin so he can get a electric type move, not fighting type. Sorry, I'm used to Purunga being up front, trying to get him a fighting type move. Now he is overpowered and wonderful and has a fighting type move, as well as water and fire. Very useful. Opened up, cool. Doop, 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 doop. We'll open up this one too. What floor are we on? I don't even know. Well, it's above level 5, I guess. Electric type, so we'll go in with Bambi. Really? What do you hit me with? Alright, and Bone Club. There we go. Perfect. Yes, we want to switch out of Staryu. We'll go back to Eldrin and get him his levels. Really? Stop healing. Tata. We can move an Eldrin for this. Don't know what kind of damage he was managing to do, or how, but... Oh, this must be, level 9. I remember this. Yeah, I will take a nap. Thank you. Now that I know this is open, we will be set for not having to go back to the Pokemon Center. We can just go back to level 9. Or if it's level 10, or whatever floor we're on. We will switch into Purunga to get some Fire-type moves off. Good. And Geodude. We'll bring in Purunga after getting Eldrin some experience. Good. Man, it is kind of nice that my two highest ones are the two starters that we've had in this series. The previous run and the current run's starters. I think that's kind of fitting. At the same time, though, I don't want it to be that they're just overpowered and everyone else falls by the wayside. I want to have a good whole team, filled out team. I am happy that it's not just Mewtwo at this point. In fact, I kind of want to keep Mewtwo not the highest, maybe second highest at most, which is, you know, where we're at right now. But we definitely need to get Bambi and Sadston up, and Harry too. Harry needs some loving. But Harry will probably be the last one to get that attention, just because he's the only one that's not really going to learn anything very useful, or not going to be strong enough to be able to get useful, as compared to everyone else, who will be able to get to their final forms, whether through stones, or already there, or evolution. So we can go down a floor. This is level 9, right? Yep. So this is level 8. We'll switch into Purunga. Oh, that was not good. They started having self-destruct, apparently. Lickitung. So that did... I will leave in Purunga for this. Okay. So Seismic Toss, I think, is the one where it does your damage. Or the amount of like your level in damage. Because Seismic Toss should have been super effective. And if it was the one that went second, it isn't that one because we just went first. So we'll use Spike Cannon. Alright, Coughing. Another one that can explode. We'll send in Eldrin, and this time we'll switch into Mewtwo. Good. Alright, and Fusion. That'll do it. Porygon. That is Psychic type again. Well, Eldrin needs some experience regardless. It converted to something. Whatever. Alright, we defeated this guy. We'll go back up the floor and get healed up so that Purunga isn't tagged up. And then we will maybe start trying to open up some more doors and get some more hidden items and such. Good. Oh man. Dead end. It's this way. Good. Oh, didn't even go up, but that's okay. We'll fight this guy. Why not? Good. And Marowak. Switch into Purunga. He's getting pumped. Oh, he's getting killed is what he is getting. Good. I like that all the scientists are rich girls in this. Who are you? Not a... Oh. A crying person. Alright, we'll go over to the left. So... Oh, gotta fight this guy. So, the reason I was watching the Poker Rap was because it came up in my recommendeds after I watched the newest Polygon video, which is about how long would Mario have to work before he could retire, based on his income collecting coins in all the Mario games, and it made me think. He basically. It goes through and starts off calculating it based on inflation rates and stuff like that in the Mushroom Kingdom, and it turns out the inflation rates are just like absolutely horrendous in the Mushroom Kingdom based on the inconsistent pricing of items. Who am I? Jigglypuff. So we'll go into YouTube. And so the idea is that the first calculation they end up getting is that he'll never be able to retire because the inflation is just going to get so ridiculous. But then he does like ignoring the inflation, and then he cuts down on the amount he's going to need to make, or the adjustment rate between gold coins and dollars, and it ends with him basically calculating when he's going to be able to retire. And it comes out to like 88 or something like that, and it was very funny, but it also made me think about my retirement plans. Not that I'm anywhere close to that. And first of all, I'm not prepared whatsoever because I'm still a poor college student and have no money to be able to save. What items am I looking at? I meant to check TM20. Ooh, Toxic. That's a good one for Harry to learn. Oh, but also Sad Stun. We're gonna give it to Sad Stun. Yes. I think Harry learns it when he grows up. So we'll get rid of Poison Powder and give him Toxic instead. Sad Stun might also learn it, but I'm giving it to Sad Stun. Sad Stun's more likely to be useful than Harry is. Oh, okay, so we are on the 10th floor. We'll go back and heal. But yeah, so it was making me think of my retirement, and I'm obviously nowhere close to it. I'm, not prepared for it whatsoever, and not preparing for it because, money's tight and all that. But I was thinking, I would always joke whenever I thought about retirement that when I retire, I want to become a blacksmith, just because if you've ever seen the show Forged in Fire, it's basically like American Idol for making swords. And, ooh, a Rocket Brother. We will switch into Bambi. Yeah, there we go. Bone Claw. Yeah, he can't affect us. Good. Good. Alright, basically, it's, they start off with 4 people, all blacksmiths, and they come in and they're all given a design for like a knife or a sword or some kind of medieval weapon that they have to forge, and they're given like 3 hours to start on it. And then after the first round, they have like the general shape of it, and one of them gets knocked off, whoever has the worst design, as judged by the 3 judges. And then it goes on to the next round, they finish up that weapon, and they get another like 2 hours or something like that, and they basically have to finish up the weapon, and then the worst one gets knocked off in that round, and then the final round between the last 2 basically ends up being that they go back to their home forges and are given a whole new weapon to create, and they have to test it against whoever makes the best one wins. And each round, they will test like the properties of the weapon and test it on like dummies and stuff like that, or try and see it, stress test it basically to see if it holds up under pressure in actual use. So I got really addicted to that series, and I just think it would be so cool to be able to make swords. I mean, it seems like something that would just never get old, being able to make a huge weapon, or like a weapon, and just be able to say, I built that, and then just be able to use it to, you know, test it out and stuff like that. It just seems like it'd be really cool to be able to do that. And so if I ever get to the point where I can retire with you know, a decent amount of wealth and be able to just live comfortably in my older age, and I'm not like 90 by the time I get to, oh no. Alright, well, I said I didn't want to fight a Mewtwo. I've been lucky so far. And Mewtwo's paralyzed. Alright, so I think Aldrin can probably tank one hit. So I'm gonna give a paralyzed heal to Mewtwo. Yeah, we're fine. And then we'll switch into the Mewtwo. He'll be able to tank that just fine, and now we'll be able to trade Swifts. Good. And, okay. Crisis averted. Arcanine. That is fire type, so we will start off with Eldrin and then switch into Runga. Jeez. Okay, that's a tough move, or a heavy-hitting move that does recoil damage. It's fine. That's expected to do a bit more damage than I'd like. Alright, beautiful. But anyway, yeah, I would love to be able to blacksmith. I feel like it'd be really awesome to be able to do it. So, those are my retirement plans, is to make enough money so that I can one day build swords. And I am very much excited to be able to do that. I also, honestly, I'd love to be able to do something like this, what I'm doing right now, just full-time and not have to worry about, you know, paying the bills and stuff like that. If I didn't have to worry about, like, paying the bills and working for that kind of stuff, I'd love to be able to just, you know, make videos and play video games and stuff like that. Go out, get some groceries, and then come back and do some more. But, alas, the bills need to be paid, and, you know, I am not nearly good enough or famous enough or whatever you need to be able to make it in YouTube. I do not have that, so I must go on with my schooling. Plus, you know, I would feel like it was a little bit of like I mean, not a waste per se, but I definitely wouldn't be using my degree if I did YouTube full time. I don't know. I don't want to say it would be a waste, because if it was something that I really enjoyed, then I wouldn't be able to consider it a waste, because it got me to where I was. But at the same time, I definitely wouldn't be using my degree to its fullest potential. Maybe if I ended up doing, like, you know, YouTube videos on science and stuff like that, or biomedical engineering or whatever, you know, I feel like I can give information on, then maybe it would be a bit more of like using my degree. But, you know. Alright, let's go fight this guy. Good. Nidoran. We can keep it. Good. Pull that. We'll keep it going. Okay. I don't like that. We'll use a super potion on Aldrin. We're confused, which is why we're doing so much damage. That was a crit. We'll use another super potion. I don't want to switch out of... Okay, yeah, take that. Good. Alright, good. That was dangerous. Cool. Alright, let's go back up to the 9th floor, and... There we go. Good. And then over this way, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is on the 9th floor. Good to confirm. It's definitely the 9th floor in Let's Go, but I didn't know if they switched up the floor numbers. I do this every time. Wait. So, one thing that I have been thinking a lot about has been the music that I used when I did the time lapse of me playing in the arcade. I already went there, didn't I? I did. Did I talk to you? Yeah, I definitely did. Okay, so I definitely went through all this floor. Can't go this way. But yeah, so when I did the time-lapse video, I just played the Game Corner theme from this gen. So it was the exact same music as what I had been playing in the background when I was actually playing through it regular speed. And, you know, that's fine and all that. And I thought it was a fitting choice and stuff like that. But my idea was that I really would have liked to have it be something a little bit more unique. And by that I mean, you know, not actually from the game, like a cover or something like that. But it ended up being that I just couldn't be able to do that because I needed to get the episode out on time, and also, you know, I didn't have any idea, you know, what I could put under there if it wasn't just the gameplay game or music. Executor, we'll go to no, because he's part psychic. But yeah, so my idea was like, I really would have loved to do something like, I hate when I put this in. There we go. Yes, finally. Yes, we want to get rid of something weird. There we go. Perfect. All right, we can move Aldrin from the front. Let's see. So now that we'll go Sadstone next because Sadstone needs some more levels also. Now we can switch to Aldrin. Good. Cool. Alright. But anyway, so I wanted to be able to basically use some sort of, like, feature some sort of music or something like that, but I, first of all, all the music that I've used outside of the first intro song that I had, that I ended up changing out for the 8-bit version, has been either, you know, the background music from... Well, actually, I really haven't used any music other than my intro music. Basically, the 8-bit version I created myself. And I also originally had planned on using a brass choir version of that song for my intro, as my intro, that I would play on, because I play a decent amount of different brass instruments, but I'm not good enough at trumpet or French horn to be able to do that effectively, and I really wanted to make it so that it sounded really good. So I decided to just use the regular recording at first, but then when I kept getting copyright claimed, I decided, okay, I need to change it up. So I switched to the 8-bit version because that was something I could do very quickly and have it sound good. And I actually really like it. I don't think I'm going to change it anytime soon, even if I do end up getting confident enough to be able to record the brass choir version of the song, because I think that it sounds really good 8-bit version. Woo! Well, that's perfect. Harry just got a new lease on life. Alright, so with that, I think we'll call it an episode. I'm going to start recording again, so we'll continue this conversation on the music in the next episode. But with that being said, I am very excited that Harry is going to be able to become a Nido King. His glorious, kingly self, not the lowly prince that he has been thus far. We should probably start getting him some better moves now that and some levels now that he's going to be a full-fledged Nido King. Alright, well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a bit podcasty. We kind of just walked around this area, but I think it was good, and I hope to see you in the next ones. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.